Okay. How many people in this room think they do not have mice in their house? Anybody? You think you don't have one at this point? Okay. Everyone has had or will have a mouse in their house at some point, and I'm here to tell you what to watch for and how to get rid of them, should you see the signs. Mice are a very nasty animal. No one wants them in their house. So again, I'm going to go over some things to watch for and give you some ways to catch them should you see one. There are several reasons why you should why you should want to get rid of mice in your house. They can cause structural damage. They'll chew your electric wires. Could cause a fire hazard. They'll chew your insulation out. Chew your water pipes, woodwork, you name it, they can chew it. They also carry several different diseases. They carry salmonella, which causes flu-like symptoms. They also carry rickets. That causes lesions, followed by a fever, headache, and a rash. Hantavirus causes flu-like symptoms also. It also causes renal failure and severe respiratory failure. Nobody wants any of that. Now that you know the reasons for getting rid of your mice, I'm going to go over some ways to get rid of them. There are different methods to ridding your house of mice. The most popular way is a snap trap. I have a couple different choices on those. This is the one I choose. It's very simple to use. They're very fast killing. You don't have to, worry about them running off and dying somewhere. On this one, all you have to do is literally you push this down, you hold it, undo this flap, you put your bait in there, close this up, and then this one will not snap back down on you. So then you can just sit it down to wherever you're at. Then your fancy little mouse comes along, and he goes to chew on your bait, and he gets him. There's also some decon you can use. There's some pros and cons to using these. Of course, this is a quick kill. It's easy to dispose of. This, you don't have to mess with the trap, so you don't have to worry about getting disease off the trap or whatever. This you can put anywhere, keep it out of the pet's way, keep it out of your kid's reach. But the bad thing about this is they will go off somewhere and die. Nobody knows where that's going to be. It may be outside, maybe in your house, maybe in the wall, and you can't get to it. Let's see. This is a glue pad. These, a lot of people use them. I don't prefer to use them. I have used them. How you operate these, you just lay them along the baseboard. When the mouse runs across it, he sticks on it. It's a horrible way for the mouse to die. I personally don't care because I don't like mice, so I don't care if he dies fast or slow. But if you put these across there, also whatever else walks across these gets stuck on it. Let me give you an example. We had one of these sitting in the corner, like where my cabinets meet. So I had it sitting in there, and Bryce was a baby, so he was crying in the middle of the night, needed a bottle. So I get up in the middle of the night, walk through the kitchen barefooted, and at some point before I had got up to get this bottle, a mouse has ran across this thing and got on it. However, apparently we only caught him when he stepped on it, it only caught his back feet. So at some point after he gets stuck on there, he's doing this, dragging this thing across the kitchen floor. So when I go bebopping through to fix this baby a bottle, I step on this glue pad, barefooted. So now I am stuck on the glue pad, as is the mouse. Now, the mouse is squeaking and screaming on the other end, and I'm screaming on this end. The mouse is still trying to get away, and then is periodically trying to turn around and bite me on the foot. Now, the whole time I'm screaming and skipping around in the kitchen, the baby is still crying. Everybody else in my house is still sleeping. Do you think that anybody else heard it? No. So I have to scoot my foot like this over to where I could get to my shoe, and I took my shoe and I whacked him. Thought I killed him. So then I get the scissors and I cut the glue pad in half, and I leave the mouse alone. So I spent an hour in the bathroom trying buying everything known to man. I had a butter knife, nail polish remover, alcohol, soap, you name it. Just so you know, if you ever happen to get one of these stuck on your feet, vegetable oil will take it off. Yes, so that's why I don't use these. If you are going to use one of these, you need to fold it up like this. Then if you step on it, it's not that big of a deal because it will just mash this. But if you cut your mouse on this, then you have to worry about getting rid of this, because that's what I did when I got up the next morning. The mouse that I thought I killed, I had only maimed. So now he only has one good leg working, so now he's spinning in a circle on the glue pad. So, be careful when you use them. Oh, it's not good. Some other options are those electronic repellers, like you plug in your wall, and okay, well the good thing about them is it's only going, or I guess the bad thing is it's only going to repel the mice in that room. It is not supersonic all through the house, so those can be expensive. You're going to have to buy one for every room, so you don't want to do all that. You can buy a cat, keep the cat in your house, but if your kids have allergies, you're not going to be able to keep the cat in the house. Then you have to add, you've got to clean the litter box and all that stuff. You can also use peppermint oil. People that don't like peppermint are not going to want to use that. You can deter mice from coming in your house at all. Caulk all the holes. A mouse can get through a hole the size of a pencil eraser. That's scary. You want to keep all your pet food in airtight containers. Don't just leave them in the bag sitting somewhere, because they'll get in and out. And always watch for mice droppings. You may hear squeaking or scratching noises. But anyway, in the June 2004 issue of the Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology, a study shows that 82% of U.S. households have mice. You may not know they're there, but 82% of households in the United States have mice. If you have one, you don't have just one. You will always have more. So, that's some things to watch out for getting a mouse, you know, or for knowing that you have one, and ways of catching one when you figure out that you do have one. Thank you all for your time.